Alright, greetings and salutations everybody, and welcome to my video here. We're in this lovely location here called the Hidden Oasis, standing up on the Skyforge here with my horsey. We've got the lovely view of the balcony and the pool, lovely bridge out to nowhere over there. This is my number one character, my favourite character, my female Nord. The weapon on her back is one from One Piece, the cartoon series. Here we go, we'll just zoom in a bit, show you that beautiful armor she's wearing. This is all custom, modded armor, modded hair, modded area we're standing in. We got this lovely jewels sword hilt there. I will go into the menu in a second and have a look at everything, but just look around the lovely area here. It's utilizing the great sword schematic, so two-handed longsword schematic, big chops. I've got 104 damage, 16 weight, and 2,500 value. And it's a beautifully crafted sword. As I said, it's from the cartoon series, the anime series One Piece, and it's used by a guy who is said to be the greatest swordsman in the world. And it is to scale. That's the actual size of it in the anime, like compared to his body scale, which makes it an impressive blade. Like the blade itself is supposed to be one large shard of what's it called? The volcanic stone, the glass stone, I forget what it's called, obsidian, that's it. Yeah, just one shard of obsidian. It's a beautiful sword. But we'll move on here, we'll have a look at some other stuff, see what else we've got. I just have absolutely tons and tons of modded gear in here. Here we have Hidan's Scythe from the Naruto anime series. And if you don't remember, he was one of the Akatsuki members, and this was his ritual scythe. It uses the battle axe schematic, and yeah, it's a pretty cool weapon. Like, it stands out. Like, definitely stands out as a unique weapon. And we'll just have a look here at the stats for it. Just give me one moment to, you know what, I'll just cheat, type it in. Alright, so we've got 121 damage, 26 weight, and 3434 for the price. And it is literally identical to the one that's used in the cartoon series, in the anime series, and in the games. It's a decent weapon. It's good fun. Just give it a few slow turns so you can enjoy the effort that some kind stranger put into this weapon. Just go back here and have a search through my favourites list. We've got the Woodsman's Friend, it's flawless. I'm not sure if it's part of the vanilla game or not, but it's a cool little axe. It looks awesome. I love the spike on the back. Like it's well shaped and well made. I'll have to check into whether it's actually part of the vanilla game or not, but yeah, it's a cool tool. I've got it up to flawless. It's 77 damage. 20 weight and 91 value. Let's see what else we got. We got Wolfrad. Everyone else has got Wolfrad. Let's have a look. That's the steel plate armor that I'm wearing at the moment. In the menu here, it comes up with this head for some reason. It's the same with every other piece. It comes up with a standard steel plate. You just got to try not to mix it up. We got the lovely ebony bow custom skin here, this ebony crossbow, and it does 128 damage, it weighs 26, and its value is 4,333 and worth every gold doubloon. It is a beautiful piece. If you look closely at all the detail that is in this, it is lovely. someone has spent hours and hours crafting this, and it's well worth the effort. Like, if you look very closely, it's got the little ringlets, it's got the dual cord, it's got the release mechanism, like everything is built beautifully. I really appreciate the effort that goes into weapons like this. Like, even the drawing mechanism here is it's cool, man. It's just well made, and it's a cool tool. It's awesome. It gets 10 out of 10 for cool points, and for the damage it does. It's hectic, especially when you combine it with the exploding bolts. This is just our standard enhanced dwarven crossbow. It's a very basic design. It's utilitarian in design, but it's alright. It does 105 damage, weighs 21, and then its value is 1,191, and attacks with this crossbow and all 50% of armor, which is a useful skill to have. 50% of the armor just ignored with a 105 attack. That's decent, right? It's a helpful thing. We'll just have a look at what else we got here in a second. I'll just let you have a look at the mechanism there on that. It is crafted well. Here we got the LS300 assault rifle. It does 99 damage, it weighs 11, and it's 1250. Its damage isn't high, but you can load the exploding bolts and any arrow into it. It's just a bit of non-law fun for the game, and it is a lot of fun. I'll be shooting this off at the end of the video. I'll show you some of the damage that the exploding bolts can do out of it. Don't think I can spawn any living targets at the moment, but yeah, we'll find something to shoot. Don't worry. Yeah, it's alright, but it's not as powerful as the beautiful ebony crossbow up there, which I really do love. I love that crossbow, that ebony one. We've got a few blades here, Marinus Razor, built waterwalking. Oh, this is the Knights of the Holy Queen boots, and it's, if you watch the previous video I did on Proudspire Manor, all of my followers wear this armor. It is beautiful in detail. It just doesn't suit my character. It's all covered in this beautiful angel detail, the little crosses, just everything is done so nice. Like, even you see the shine off the cups, it's beautiful. The angel in the top, everything. It's so nice. We'll have a look at the whole set now, just because I'm motivated to look at that. But yeah, this is the dress part of it, the actual armor part of it. And you just look at the detail, it's beautiful. Someone spent so much time crafting this, and it's completely law friendly. It's not too overpowerful, and it's just beautiful in design. The only flaw that I've found is in the little chest gap up there where the titties poke out. It'll often be a different tanned skin and won't match your face, but that's an easy fix. You just put a necklace there, you won't notice. Like, her tits look great anyway. So yeah, it's nice. It's a lovely item. Like, just something someone's put so much care and so much love into. And here we have the Knights of the Holy Queen gauntlets. They speak for themselves. Just so much detail, so much love and attention has gone into it, because someone wanted to create this, just wanted to see their character in game with this gear, and it is worth it. Like, yeah, well worth it. I love the effort that's gone into it. Attention to detail. We've got Blood Scalp Blade. Ebony Blade, that's the one that you get from the Whispering Door missions. The Ebony Blade here, the samurai looking one. And yeah, the Whispering Doors in Whiterun. You talk to one of the kids, not in a Michael Jackson way, you just talk to the kid at some point and he'll give you the mission. What else do we have here? Gloves, Priest Warrior braces. This is another set that I was using before, this Priest Warrior set, and it too is just an absolutely flawless, beautiful set. You can see the effort, craftsmanship that's gone into it. Like, the modder who made this really was specific in his detail. Like, he wanted this to look a certain way. Like, we'll have a look up here. Yeah, we'll just get this. We'll get the full set. Alright, so we've got the shield, which is 102, 12 and 2, and yeah, well, it's not too fancy, but it is a nice shield, a nice unique skin. Wish it was a bit more powerful though, like, considering, but still. Someone put effort into that design. I can see where most of their effort's gone into the main body piece and the helmet and the other bits of gear. The only unfortunate thing with this helmet though is if you have a custom hairpiece on, it will take that piece off, so you'll look like you're bald from underneath, which is, well, if you're into like bald chicks, no problem, but yeah, I'm not. Sounds so harsh. Like, yeah, I'm not. Oh my gosh, people are gonna hate me. Okay, let's have a look. That's the gauntlets. The leggings here. The leggings, there's something strange about the leggings. Like, they look really nice, but that high heel piece, it's just so off-putting. It's weird. Like, it should not be there. It should not exist with that design of armor. It's, yeah. That's kind of one of the things that put me off wearing these boots. They were just, yeah, they looked too strange with the heel on them. But other than that, this armor here, this armor is beautiful. Like, considering it's white with the detail laid into the white, and you can see that detail, like, it's really nicely done. Like, yeah, it is a pretty skimpy thing. Like, there's built-in panties, which is pretty weird, but yeah. Just trying to imagine how she gets into it. Maybe she climbs through the hole in the top. Yeah, it's got some excellent, like, small details. This belt thing that's around the waist, everything, like, go straight. Yeah, even the little details that are running up the waist and onto the breasts, it's nice. Like, the necklace, little holes that actually show through the tone of the skin underneath, those little webbing holes, which is good. Like, those details, that we notice them, and we say thank you, modders, thank you for putting so much effort into your shit. It's appreciated, man. Let's see what else we got here. Couple masks. The ancient farmer crown. The only way to get that is to kill one of the elf brothers in the final part of the vampire mission thing. So I don't know. I just killed a snow elf at some point and stole all his gear, which is really wrong because I've got some weird mods that kind of make people naked when you steal their gear. So there was a naked white guy in the snow. It was weird. We're all alone. I felt bad, so I left. Alright, here's the Dragon King crown. This is a piece of modded gear. You actually get the crown from a mission. You go for Ulfric to go and retrieve it from somewhere, give it to him. He says thank you and gives you a sword that's absolutely useless. But yeah, that's where the skin came from. This is the modded version, and I don't think you can see there, but it actually does adds 2,500 to every stat that you possess just by wearing it. And it's got 2,343 armor, no weight, and 50,000 value. You can sell it if you want to, but who would? It's a piece of god armor, basically. It boosts all your stats to the max. It's, yeah, OP. Alright, let's see what else we have. Some more masks. Sorry guys, I should have arranged this list a little before I came. Mask of Cerberus File. I've got a couple of these. They're one of the Dranic artifact things. They're not bad, man. It's good for a unique skin that's vanilla in the game. Like, it's nice. Something cool if you like the look. I like the horns, it's awesome. Like Romanesque nobles. Then I've got all these bloody masks. Visage of Result. The Holy Mace Armor. This is one of the ones that came with the Knights of the Queen set. It's beautifully done. It's a beautiful design. I'm not just saying it because I like boobs, but yeah, it's very, very nicely done and very detailed. The only flaw is that backing plate. That backing plate sucks. If only they took a second angel, whacked her on the back there, it would have been perfectly balanced. But nope. Just leave it blank and make it a wall hanger. Bastards. Ruining it for everyone. What else we got? Ring of Change. This one's cool. When you put it on, you can change yourself. Like, just change everything. Change your sex, change your species, change your race. Whatever you like, you can change. And does it all for free, so it's cool. It just teleports you to a room and you go to a little thing, hit the switch and bang, you can change. I also got this one underneath, the Ring of the Gods, which I do use a lot. It gives you like 10,000 on every stat, which is cool, because 10,000 on every stat, why not? You can walk around virtually naked, just wearing this ring and punching people and watching them die. Or shout at someone and watch them explode. Like, yeah. It's cool some of the things you can do when you're God. It's a heavy holy shield from the holy set. The holy set, I'll show it to you, but it's a reskin of the ebony set, I'm pretty sure. But it's still nice. Someone went to the effort of reskinning it, recoloring it. It's not too bad. Don't know why they display the shield in that same picture. They should have that space empty. So silly, man. Why you do that? What happens if you don't own the shield? You just own that one chest piece. What do you do then? You can see it, not use it. Oh, who cares? There's boots. Just nice little details on there. 116 armor. 281 for the chest piece. Guards 116. Shield 84. This is the other piece from the what's it called? That red set, the Knights of the Queen set. And it's another beautiful piece. It's another beautiful sword, beautiful angel, but it looks like they've just taken the mace handle and stuck a blade on the end of it. There's no backing again, which just makes this a wall hanger. I've got another angel sword somewhere else in my collection that's much more beautiful than this and much more well balanced. It's still a beautiful sword and does a lot of damage, but yeah, it's not really worth anything to me. Like the value, the weight, anything. It's not worth it to be used by me. My apologies to the creator. You should have done better, man. Your armor turned out great, but the weapons not so great. We've got Spellbreaker. Everyone's got a Spellbreaker or two. Soulsmith, you could use two. I wonder if I can use two. And of course, that just does 88 armor, weighs 12, 539. While blocking, creates a ward that protects against spells from 250 points. And we got Mirak Staff, which is cool. It spits tentacles on the ground. It spits worms everywhere, which grab onto people and do stuff. Which is alright. I like the skin on it. It's got like a dragon-esque sort of head, but not like the other like standard dragons that are boring. And then we've got the Skull of Corruption, which has got a shit ability, if you ask me. Like, what's the point of this? Can you sneak up on anyone while they're sleeping? Anytime I walk in a room while someone's sleeping, they wake the fuck up. Like, even if I'm sneaking and they're sleeping, there's no chance, man. So this is the #1 most useless bloody weapon I've found that looks pretty nice. Like, I still keep it because it looks nice. It does 3 damage. That is so useless. Okay, we've got the Staff of Magnus, which comes from the Magnus quest line from the what's it called, Mange College, Wizards College, whatever it is, the College of Winterhold. You know, where you go and do stuff with Gandalf. What else have we got? It's got a decent ability actually, but this wish was more powerful, like 20 magic, 20 life per second. What if you're against someone really OP? That's not cool, man. It needs to be more powerful. What else? What else do we have? Got Wabberjack, which everyone's got a Wabberjack. It's Wabberjack. It's all you've got. And I've got this one here. This is kind of cool. It's Blade's ultimate weapon, and it does 216,266 damage. It weighs 2, and its value is only 800. But it's a one-hit wonder. It's a super fast katana. It's like the fastest weapon I own. Like, watch how fast this strike is. I got 2 of them. If I put 2 of them on, like each of those retracting shots, that's another shot. That's another cut. It's hectic. I love you, Blade's ultimate weapon. It's good fun. Okay, this is the final Tensei Zangetsu. It's a sword from the anime Bleach, and if you haven't watched it, you should. It's an awesome anime, and it ended way too early. Like they compressed the final part of it into one episode, like the final month or two's worth of episodes into a single episode, and it really killed it. It sucked. But this is the main character's sword, his final version of his sword. It's called Tensei Zangetsu, and it's Bonkai, the final stage of his sword. And it's a beautiful skin. They've done well with this one. They've done it the exact same way. It's got the little tips on the end of the guards there. There's a little hook on the end of each guard. And it's got the little chain hanging off the base of the handle, exactly the same way that it's done in the anime. Little tips there, which you can see, like little hooks on the tips. And no, it's not a swastika, it has nothing to do with Nazis. I think it's more like a swirl, like a whirlpool of power around the handle, around the guard. That's Harkon's Blade, Holy Sword, Sky Angel, Mirac Sword, Nightingale Blade. This is the other sword that I was talking about before. This is the most beautiful angel design sword that I've seen so far in the game. And it's completely vanilla. It's part of the original game, which surprised me, because it's so stunningly nice. I've even given it to a couple of my followers to use. Like, see the way it's balanced, the way they've set the wings to the back, so it's not off center, it's not off balance when your character's holding it in their hand. Like, and even on the back here, if you look closely, you can see through the bits of ribbon, like the bits of cloth that are wrapped around her. You can see through the gaps in between. Like, it's so well designed. Like, it's just a beautiful, beautiful sword. It really makes me respect the designers of the game, the original designers of the vanilla game, to add this in, to make this. Thank you very much. You've done your job well, and we can see that you love your job from what you've done. It's just gorgeous. Even the little hand grip there, it's so well designed. Complete respect to them, to the maker of that weapon. It's got 82 damage, which isn't too impressive, but as I said, I gave it to a couple of my followers, so even if they get in trouble with it, I can still save the day, so it's no problem. We've got Soul Renderer. That's part of a set, actually, and each one does like 15 magic absorb and 15 stamina absorb, and they're pretty good when using it at the low levels at the beginning of the game. It's a decent set of weapons. I recommend it if you're just starting out. We've got Long Hammer, Earrings of Godly Umbrella, Voldrudge. Alright, this is part of the vanilla game. and it's a cool hammer because it absorbs 50 points of stamina for every hit, which means you just keep building stamina with it, which means you never run out of energy, which means you can keep whacking away with it, which is awesome. Doesn't do a particularly spectacular amount of damage, only 135, but still, it's decent enough with the ability combined. Here we have the earrings of Godly Unburden. These are a modded slot set of earrings, and they raise your weight limit. So I've got 110,000 here, and I'm only carrying 11,000 worth of gear at the moment. So yeah, they just make it a lot easier to just pick up absolutely everything you want. Oh, and here we got Heaven's Fine Panties, the extra fine panties, and they also go into a custom slot. They can be worn by male, female characters alike, and they just boost your stamina by 70 points. I mean, not that I really need it at my level, but still, I love wearing girls' panties for some reason. It's fun. Okay, let's not question it. Let's just look at something else. So we got the Ring of Hurricane and Ring of the Mirror, and I think that's about it. That's everything in this list. Alright, so I also promised you I was going to shoot some bolts. So let's grab. What are we going to grab? Let's grab the gun. It's my gun. Let's use some firebolts, and we already got them equipped. Yes, we do. Damn, I predicted this. I needed firebolts. Exploding fire. Now, what are we going to shoot? Let's pick a target. Come on. Hello, horsey. I'm not that bad. Let's find something else. Let's try for the Eye of Magnus floating out there at the end of the bridge. Let's try for that. Statue of Diabella here. Shoot her, get her, quick, she's got a flower. It's not too impressive. Let's have a look at the ice ones. Let's have a look at what the ice bolts can do. Might be a little bit more impressive. Yeah, that's the only thing that I found that was a little bit annoying with this gun. It is just a reskin of a crossbow, so it's not too fancy. It hasn't got semi-automatic capabilities. Not yet. I mean, I'm sure someone's going to play around and find a cool way to turn it into a rocket launcher of some kind. A dragon launcher or something like that. Yeah. This mod here, as I said before, it's a Hidden Oasis mod that I'm standing in at the moment, and I'll be showcasing that later on in one of my vids, so I'll just try and do a full tour of it. I'll take my time, walk around, and we can have a look at everything that's in here, and I'll bring back the followers that originally came with this area, so we can have a look at those as well. And yeah, we've got this bridge to nowhere here. It's a pretty view though. It's too bad everything's kind of out of rendering space. Try and shoot us a dragon. Piss him off, he'll come to us. No chance. Yeah, absolutely 0% chance of ever hitting that dragon from here. Someone could do it with patience, but I don't have patience. I'll be trying to get hard. So at this point I just want to say thank you guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you all have a great day. Like and sub if you enjoyed it. I try to put out at least one vid a week, and I really hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day.